everyone. Welcome back to The Chosen One by Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support. Word of encouragement today is you want to make sure he's the one. You want to make sure he's the one. It's very important that you make sure he's the one for you. You know, you fall in love with a guy, you you think he's the one. You went with the first guy. It didn't work out. You went with the second guy. It's you thinking maybe I can make something happen out of this, and it don't. So you go to the third guy. You think it's something gonna work. You think if I tried 3 times, maybe this is the one. No, you try again. The fourth time, maybe he the one. Maybe he the one for me. It didn't work out the fourth guy. You try to make it fix, but the fifth guy didn't work. The sixth guy worked. It doesn't matter how many guys you go through. Out of the 6 or the 4 or the 2 guys that you meet, one of them will be the one for you. And I know for myself, you know, a woman always experience, oh, is this the guy for me? No, this not the guy for me. Is this the one for me? Maybe we got things in common, but this not the guy for me. You know, you tired to go through that stage. So you like, maybe I just need to be single for a while. But you'll know if he the one for you. Let me tell you how. The first thing is he will follow you to your church. He will follow you to where your attention is at. And he want that attention. And if he love you enough, he will go where you go. And that means if you worship, if you giving God time, he can spend that time too and worship God. Because I'm telling you, a lot of men, they don't like a woman give another person attention. But if you want the attention that I'm serving, you need to come to my church. You need to come around my family. You need to be around where I'm at. You know if the guy is for you and if he the one for you. If he follow you. If he follow you to your church, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Definitely if he the first guy you invite to your church. And it's important that your friend have a connection with God. Anybody that you meet, you know, you want them to have that connection. Woman, man, you want them to have that connection with God, you know, and you want to make sure, you know, in your heart, if God ain't tell you this is the guy that he is the one for you to marry, don't do it because you will regret that. Don't force yourself into marriage. Don't force yourself into love. Don't force yourself in a deeper pond or a deeper situation that you cannot get out of because it's hard to get back out of that, you know, because a lot of us as women, we are right now, some of the women right now as I'm speaking, some of us are like, I'm gonna tell you, the guys can treat you so nice in the beginning, take you out shopping, make you feel like a woman, open the door for you, buy you food. Then you know their attitude changed, the way they switch up on you. Oh, be quiet, shut up, get out my face. Who you think you talking to? You don't talk to me like that. Next thing you know, he punched you, he hit you. He don't want to be bothered with you. He don't call you, he don't text you, he don't see what's going on with you. He don't want to be around you, he don't want to talk to you no more. And the first thing as a woman, you say, oh, he cheating on me. The first thing is, I would say, if you in that situation, if your friend is not calling you or texting you right now, I would just say, pray and ask God, is that the one that you should be with? Because sometimes God can pause a relationship to see what you really have in front of you. Did you just hear what I said? God paused a relationship just to see what he have in front of you. You know, people Sometimes, I'm going to tell you something. Some people are just temporary. And I know people don't like that word. Just temporary. To just be there for a minute. And then when God place a person in your life there for permanent, everything get better. All the hurt, all the crying, all the pain that you was going through, God make you feel better than what you've been feeling with the guy in your past. I'm talking about a domestic guy beat you up, spit on you, didn't care about you, peed on you, did what he did or whatever he did to you. And then you met a new man that bring you flowers, cook for you, make you feel like a woman, make you feel worthy, make you feel comfortable with yourself. That's what you want. You want a man that help you, not talk about you, put you down, and just make you feel miserable. You want somebody that's gonna build you up, help you in your life, and not just dull you down and just say, oh, you need help with this. Oh, you need to work on this. Oh, you need to work on this. You need to do this. You need to do this. In a relationship, you're gonna have up and down problems. But at the end of the day, it's all about how you get through it. It's all about how can you fix that situation. How can you have a better relationship, communication, talk to one another, see what's going on. Why you didn't like this? Because I didn't like this because of why. I didn't like this because you did this. I don't like this because you did that. You know, communication is a big part of the relationship. That's how you know if they are the one. If they can communicate. You want somebody that can communicate and don't shut down. If you have a person that shut down all the time, that person is hiding stuff in them, and you need to watch them type of people that hold stuff in them. They don't want to talk about nothing. It's not. I'm not saying argue. I'm saying work out through your problems. You can always talk things out. I'm telling you, I'm the type of person I cannot sleep if I did not say I'm sorry or if I don't apologize. If it was my fault, I cannot sleep. And the Bible say that too. You know, you have to clear the air with anyone that you hurt or anybody that you said something negative to. You have to clear the air. How can you sleep and was in an argument the day before? I mean, you cursed the person out so bad, and you just, I don't understand. I don't understand. But that's how you know if the person the one. If the person can communicate, if the person can talk, if the person is following you to your church, if the person is meeting your father, your mother, if the person is being upfront, you want a person that's upfront. If they did something, they upfront. And you know, anybody, when I mean upfront, just like a man want to marry a woman, he want to marry her. So he needs to introduce himself to her father. You need to introduce yourself to her father. You need to know who you're around. You need to know. Always, 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 as a woman, as I must say, you have to know. And sometimes you have to sit down, and just meditate on God's word and pray and ask God, God, is this the guy that you want me to be with? Sometimes your guy can be older than you, younger than you know, but you have to know if he's the one for you. Ask God, is this the guy that you placed in my life? Is this the guy that you want me to marry? Is this the guy that you put him here in my life for a reason? You have to ask God, why is these men's in your life? Why is these women's in your life? Why are you dating these people? What is the message is God giving you? Do all these people you talking to some of them people can be there giving you messages and they gone. Sometimes they just there to temporary, just there for a second, just there for 5, 6 months, and they gone. You know, you want a relationship that's gonna last for a long time. You don't want nobody to play with you. You don't want nobody to play with your feelings. You don't want nobody to play with your personality. You know, and one thing I do want to say is I don't like when people compare an ex with an ex. Oh, you remind me of my ex. Okay, your ex is not here. I'm here now. You know, don't compare another woman to what your past did. And that's the thing. Stop talking about your past. Stop bringing up your past. Stop talking about these baby mothers if you know y'all relationship over. If it's over, stop talking about her. Stop building her down. Build her up. Figure a way how you can talk to her better. You know, some people be like, "Oh, my baby mother was this, and she a hoe, she a thot, she up there dating all these people." Okay, your ex did that. Okay, and move on. Usually, when they talking about their ex, they still got feelings for their ex, and at the end of the day, it's all about moving on. If that person's still on their ex, maybe you need to move on yourself. Move on. Life is too short. Don't waste your time on no man or no woman that's not worth your time. I'ma say that, and like I said, you will know. Your gut will tell you for sure if he's the one or if she the one for you. Your gut will tell you. I promise you. I love you all. Stay blessed, stay focused, stay encouraged, and have a blessed, wonderful Saturday. Stay blessed.